Hey, everyone. Imagine a world where humans never took the lead. No skyscrapers. No streets, just wild lands ruled by foxes. That's right, those sly, bushy-tailed tricksters with their sharp hearing and smell, pouncing across forests, fields, and even cities, munching on meat, fruits, and scraps. Sounds like a wild sci-fi yip, right? Well, grab your tails, because we're leaping into a what-if adventure. What if foxes evolved to become the planet's top bosses? Foxes are already the champs of the wild. Their bushy tails balance their leaps and signal their mood. Their acute hearing and smell sniff out trouble from afar, and their opportunistic diet lets them thrive anywhere. From woodlands to urban alleys, their yips and sly moves make them nature's little opportunist, perfectly adapted to any terrain. But what if these cunning marvels got a major upgrade and took over Earth? In this video, we're exploring how foxes could evolve into super smart rulers, build sly empires with a howl, and maybe even outwit us humans at running the planet. From branch-woven dens to a culture of tail dances, this is going to be one crafty, epic ride. So, stick with us as we dive into a world ruled by the ultimate fox overlords. Let's get pouncing. How did these woodland gems go from pack dwellers to Earth's big shots? How did these woodland-loving foxes go from pack dwellers to Earth's big shots? Let's pounce into the science with a dash of sci-fi yip to figure out why these bushy-tailed champs could evolve into the ultimate rulers of the planet. Foxes are already the stars of the wild. Their bushy tails balance their leaps and signal their mood. Their acute hearing and smell sniff out trouble from miles away. And their opportunistic diet meat, fruits, and scraps lets them thrive anywhere, from forests to urban alleys. Their yips and sly moves make them nature's little tricksters, perfectly adapted to any terrain. To rule Earth, though, they need a serious brain boost and a howl of evolutionary magic. Picture this. Millions of years ago, Earth gets a wild makeover. Maybe forests spread everywhere, or a cosmic quirk wipes out bigger predators, leaving foxes as the survivors. Humans never yipped past the first and our ancestors got outwitted. But foxes? They're thriving in their diverse playground, ready to take the stage. A lucky genetic mutation supercharges their brains, turning their cunning into full-on genius. Suddenly, they're not just pouncing their planning inventing, maybe even hosting the first tail wag fest. Let's talk about their bodies, because those are the real MVPs. Those bushy tails could evolve for even finer balance or tool use, like weaving with sticks or hides. Their acute hearing and smell might sharpen, letting them detect or signal, while their sleek forms grow versatile for climbing or swimming, all while keeping that sly charm. Unlike humans who needed fire to cook, foxes could stay raw, ruling the land with minimal fuss. Their social vibe is the secret sauce. Foxes stick together in loose packs, yipping and moving to connect with mates or rivals. In our story, they get chattier, evolving yips, tail signals, and scent markings into a legit language, like a wild chatter network. Their knack for group tactics could spark cooperation, sharing hunting tricks or den hacks like humans shared tales. Over time, they'd form organized packs, linking dens with paw-crafted paths. Why foxes? They've got the wit, the senses, and the smarts to seize their moment. A vast, varied Earth would be their stage, and they'd leap right into the starring role. Next up, we'll explore what their sly empire looks like. Think branch-woven dens, tail dances, and a whole lot of fox flair. Stay tuned, this fox takeover is just getting cunning. We've just pounced into how foxes could evolve into Earth's wildest masterminds. With supercharged brains, bushy tails, and a knack for ruling the land in their diverse playground. But what happens when these sly sprinters start building their own empire? Hang on to your tails, because we're yipping into the cunning, vibrant world of a fox-run planet. Spoiler, it's like a woodland party with extra leaps, howls, and fox flair. Picture a fox city sprawling across the landscape, where branch-woven dens and hide-lined shelters gleam under the moonlight, linked by paw-crafted paths and scent-lit clearings. This isn't some concrete jungle, no. The hubs are patched together with sturdy sticks, vibrant hides, and cozy dens, with shelters tucked into hills for young kids to rest. Foxes dart across platforms, their acute hearing and smell scanning as they haul food or signal. Some practicing leaps, others yipping to show off. It's a bustling, wild metropolis that's equal parts majestic and lively, like a sci-fi fox kingdom under the stars. Let's talk society, because these foxes keep it packing yet playful. They're naturally social in loose packs, led by the cleverest vixens with the sharpest senses. Decisions happen in clearings during tail councils, where foxes sway and yip, their bushy tails waving like pack commanders in a lively debate. It's all about unity, no chaos, just synchronized leaps. With maybe a tail salute to seal a good plan. Their pack spirit means every fox has a role. From hunting patrols to guarding the best dens. Their tech is pure woodland ingenuity. Forget steel factories. Foxes craft tools from sticks, hides, and bones, like nets for catching prey or scoops for gathering water with paw barriers. Their agile bodies help them build dens from woven branches, keeping their homes snug in the wild. Picture a fox engineer, its tail gleaming, tweaking a stick irrigation system to nourish their pack gardens. They harness the sun's rays and forest winds for energy, keeping their hubs thriving without harming the land. It's ecotech so clever, it makes our cities look like barren yards. Culture? These foxes are the artists of the wild. Their art is all about tails. Think tail pattern ground designs or howl dances that echo through the trees. Festivals are a yip, with foxes performing synchronized leaps on branch stages, their bushy tails catching the moonlight like a living show. Picture a twilight ritual where packs gather, howling in harmony as they celebrate a big hunt, their bodies swaying like a rhythmic chant. Their language, evolved from yips, tail signals, and scent markings, is like a wild symphony, saying everything from food here to time to pounce. It's a culture of cunning pride, where every fox feels part of a yipping family, bonded by their love of the pack. As they spread across Earth's varied landscapes, their cities connect through paw-crafted paths and scent-lit trails, like a leaping network linking forest hubs to urban dens. It's a world of wit, rhythm, and fox charm, built on the fox's knack for thriving anywhere. But can they keep the sly empire yipping? Next, we'll dive into the challenges they face, from predators to their own food needs. Stay with us, this fox saga is about to get wilder than a forest storm. We've just yipped into the cunning, vibrant world of fox civilization, branch woven pack cities, tail dance festivals, and tech that's all about woodland swagger. But ruling Earth isn't all smooth leaps, even for these bushy-tailed, sly-loving champs. So, what challenges could ruffle the fur of their sly empire? Let's dive into the wild, pot-twisting obstacles our fox pals might face to keep their wild utopia thriving. First off, the environment is a tricky terrain to patrol. Foxes are the kings of the pack, thriving with their acute hearing and smell across forest, fields, and urban spots. But Earth's not one big den. Try ruling icy tundras, sandy deserts, or flooded plains with no cover to rest in. Expanding beyond their diverse domain means adapting to new climates, but wildfires, floods, or urban decay could collapse their dens. Picture a pack racing to reinforce a branch wall as smoke swirls around, their yips echoing in the wind. They'd need to get super crafty, maybe rigging tail barriers or scent-lit trails to scout new territory, to keep their hubs standing. Then there's the predator problem. Foxes are sturdy up to 15 pounds, but evolved wolves or human remnants could see them as a tasty challenge, tails or not. Imagine a tense yip-off, a squad of foxes wielding stick-shielded paws, howling fiercely as they fend off a wolf ambush in a shadowy forest. Their sharp senses flashing with power, their agility and packing could shine, maybe setting up paw traps to outmaneuver foes. But a determined predator could overwhelm even the swiftest leaper. Venturing into wilder lands might bring nastier threats, like evolved bears targeting their kids. Biology's another hurdle. Foxes are energy machines, burning calories with every pounce and eating a steady diet of meat, fruits, and scraps to fuel their packs. Feeding a sprawling empire is tough, and overeating could strip their foraging grounds bare. Like humans, overfish their seas. Their reproduction 4 to 6 kids per litter helps, but raising a big population takes time and safe dens. Picture a fox leader, its ears twitching, stressing over his shrinking food stash while kids yap nearby. Even with sharper brains, balancing food and growth would be a yipping puzzle, requiring clever hunting routes or hide-stored meals to keep packs thriving. Can they outleap these challenges? Their wit and smarts say they've got a shot, but it's a wild pack dash. Next, we'll compare their sly world to ours and ask, could these cunning champs outpace humans at running Earth? Stay with us, this fox saga's getting wilder than a forest storm. We've just yipped through the wild challenges our fox champs would face: stormy terrains, sneaky predators, and their sly ways threatening their branch-woven empire. But how does their cunning, wild world stack up against human civilization? Could these pack sprinters really outpace us at running Earth? Let's wrap up this yipping saga with a deep dive into what their reign teaches us, plus a big, tail-wagging call to action to keep the adventure leaping. Let's break it down. Humans built incredible feat: space stations orbiting the stars, towering skyscrapers, apps for ordering snacks at midnight. But we also scarred the planet with pollution, deforestation, and over-harvested lands. Foxes, though, their woodland settlements, crafted from sticks and glowing with scent-lit dens, are pure wild magic, thriving on meat, fruits, and scraps without leaving a trace of waste. Their pack spirit could dodge our global messes, settling disputes with tail councils or a sharp yip, not wars. Picture a fox leader. It's a cute hearing pricking like a woodland beacon, calming a turf spat with a rhythmic leap that's leadership with a howl. But here's the catch, their pack lifestyle ties them down. Humans conquered deserts, icy poles, and vast seas with diverse tech and teamwork, while foxes might stay bound to forests and fields, missing a worldwide empire. Their stick and hide tech is ingenious, but might not match our leaps, like inventing rockets or streaming shows. Still, their world is a total game changer. Foxes' bushy tails and sharp senses show us how to thrive in harmony with nature, turning wild lands into kingdoms without breaking a branch. Their diet, snacking on whatever's around like a crafty feast, teaches us to live lightly, using what's available without draining the land. Unlike us, they probably never clog their territories with plastic or overgraze their prey to extinction. Their social yet independent vibe is a masterclass in balance. Each fox guards its space, but pounces together when it counts, like a pack that knows when to yip and when to rest. Their terrain resilience, leaping through storms with a sensory glow, inspires us to roll with setbacks and keep the spirit flowing. Like a fox landing a perfect bound after a windy night. It's a wake-up call to cherish our own wild spaces with a bit more of their sly wisdom, protecting the forest and fields they call home, and ensuring those rugged hubs stay open for their leaps and our dreams. So, what's the big takeaway? This fox utopia isn't just a yipping thought experiment, it's a mirror for us. These woodland superstars already rule with flair. Imagine what they do with a brain boost. Saving their real-world habitats means a healthier planet for everyone, keeping those wild lands alive for their pounces and our adventures. Their reign could remind us to tread lightly, respect nature's rhythm, and maybe even find pride in the craftiest, most yipping corners of life. Could they outleap humans at running Earth? Their adaptability and pack strength say they might just take the lead, and that's worth a big, wild cheer. That's a wrap on our fox saga. What do you think? Would their branch-woven world outshine our concrete chaos? Could their sly genius save the planet? Drop your wildest ideas in the comments. We're excited to hear your yips. If you love this crafty, leap-packed adventure, smash that like button to show some love. It keeps our channel howling. Share this video with your crew who'd geek out over a fox-rolled world. And hit subscribe with the bell to catch our next epic what if. Check out our other videos on alien empires, robot takeovers, or whatever crazy scenario we dream up next. From woodland tales to cosmic quest, we've got it all. Thanks for pouncing with us. You make these adventures awesome. Keep yipping, stay sly, and we'll see you in the next video.